Good afternoon, everyone. So today I'm going to explain rites of passage within Judaism, and I'm going to talk about Jewish marriage. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the alternate name. In traditional Jewish literature, marriage is called kiddushin, which translates as sanctification or dedication. Why is it celebrated? Marriage is celebrated in Judaism because the family and the home are thought to be a great blessing, and also it is believed that each time two people fall in love and marry, the world comes that much close to perfection. How is it celebrated? So the first thing is engagement. The rituals associated with Jewish weddings begin as soon as couple is engaged, with a ceremony known as Tina'im. It involves breaking a plate to symbolize the destruction of the temples in Jerusalem. This reminds them that even in the times of joy there is sadness. So the second thing that they do is they fast. The wedding couple fast on their wedding day, which is a day of forgiveness. As a couple prepares for a new life together, this practice may enhance the spirituality of the day, and it also may serve as a marker of the change taking place in their lives. After fasting, it comes veiling of the bride. It is a custom which grew up of the biblical story of Jacob's love for Rachel. The groom was promised by Rachel's father that if he worked for him for 7 years, he could marry Rachel. But on their wedding day, Rachel's father replaced his elder daughter for Rachel. Since the bride's face was covered, Jacob assumed it was Rachel and married her. Due to this, Jewish grooms assure that they are marrying the right woman by lifting the veil for saying their vows. Now is the wedding. The groom's parent escorting him to the papa, and the bride's parent escort their daughter to the papa too. Sometimes the order changed so that the two fathers escort the groom while the two mothers escort the bride. Once the bride arrives at the papa, the groom comes out to meet her and leads her into the papa so that she stands to the right of the groom. At this point, the rabbi offers words of welcome and also thanksgiving. After the wedding, the bride circles the groom 7 or sometimes 3 times. The 7 circles include the 7 days in a week and 7 aliyot on Shabbat, which means Saturday. Circling 3 times is based on a woman's 3 basic rights in marriage: food, clothing, and sex. The vows. Some couples choose to add a meaningful biblical verses to these vows. Rabbis often suggest to include parts according to the tradition of Moses and Israel. Exchange of rings. The groom purchased the ring for the bride, and the Shiva Bratu leads in the exchange of rings. The Shiva Bratu means the 7 blessings. The ring is placed on the index finger of the right hand of the bride. The reason behind this travels back to when Judaism started, and Jewish believed that the index finger was the closest to the heart. And the most important part of the wedding is breaking the glass. It is customary for the groom to break a glass or a light bulb. It reminds them of the destruction of the temples in Jerusalem. It also teaches joy, sorrow, illustrates marriage, warns about love, how it must be protected, and helps remember that the world is broken. And finally, while the glasses breaks, guests may shout Mazel Tov, which is the Ashkenazi wish for good luck. Thank you for listening to my presentation on the rites of passage within Judaism, and I hope you learned